life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. We try to empower the small business, a marketplace they can reach their customers. We try to empower the companies with the logistics so they can deliver things quickly and cost effectively. We try to empower every small business. When they do e-commerce, they can easily receive the money. And this is all about the company we made so much money in the past years. When you are 20 to 30 years old, you should follow a good boss, join a good company to learn how to do things properly. When you're 30 to 40 years old, if you want to do something yourself, just do it. You still can't afford to lose, to fail. But when you're 40 to 50 years old, my suggestion is that you should do things that you are good at. Future is the opportunity for everybody, especially the opportunity for young people, because we have nothing to lose, right? This is what I tell myself 18 years ago. 18 years ago, we did not have money, so we have no money to lose. We don't have technology. We have no technology to lose. When a lot of successful people don't like technology, don't like internet, we start to do it. 10, 20 years later, we will be the expert.
When you're out there trying to become successful, you have to understand that you're not going to make these massive leaps and bounds of progress every single day. You have to know that it's going to come in these little bits every day. You're going to have to improve here and there just a little bit at every single day, and all that improvement will add up. It's going to stack up and become a huge reveal when it's all said and done. You're going to look back and understand that doing all those little things did make a difference, and understand that all that time and energy and effort that you put into correcting the small things that you didn't think would make an impact made a huge impact on you trying to become successful. And that is truly what it's all about. You becoming successful and you chasing your goals and your dreams, and understanding that it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a lot of time and energy and focus for you to go out there and learn new things and grow and develop your skills into things that can be used and things that can be applicable to your everyday life. Now, that is something though that is going to have to take time and energy and true willpower and discipline for you to want to go out there and change the little things that nobody's going to really notice until one day it clicks and everybody notices. There's going to be a lot of time where it's just not going to be looking good. You're going to be struggling and you're not going to have it all together. But when you decide to pick yourself up and keep pushing forward after the times that you're struggling, and go through the failures and figure out what it is that you truly need to do in order to become successful, that's when it's going to be truly beautiful.
People compete because muscle. No, not this century is not muscle, it's the wisdom. And next is, I believe if a person wants to be successful, you should have a high EQ. But if you don't want to lose quickly, you should have a high IQ. But if you want to be respected, you should have high LQ, the Q of love. If you want your company to be successful, if you want your company to operate with wisdom, with care, I never thought we would be today. I never thought I would be today. I think for when I leave university, I thought just doing something, and 10, 20 years later, I can go back to teach. I never realized I can achieve that much. When we look back, today we have close to 70,000 excellent young people in my company. There must be something that somebody in the sky wants. Jack and your people should do something different. That was the thinking in the past 10 years always. But when our company went IPO, today we're like a $400 billion market cap. This does not belong to us. And why we succeed? Because we support the young people, we support the small, medium-sized companies, we support the women. If you want to have smart people work for you, the smart people need to be managed by culture, not by rules and laws. So in our company, we spend most of the time about the culture. And the base of the culture is the trust. So this is what we believe. Like any entrepreneur, when you start a business, you start to worry, and people around you worry much more than you do. When I started Alibaba, my parents worry, my wife worry, my friends worry, my teachers worry, my students worry, everybody worry. And they worry about a lot of things. The only thing that I worry is that I should not disappoint the people who believe in me. If you do not worry about yourself, you worry too much about the world. Now, today Alibaba should worry about the world. You should not worry about the world. President Putin is worried about the world. You should not worry about the world. You should worry about when you graduate. How can you make a living? How can you do something that is different? How can you do something that is fun, interesting, and helping others? Don't believe that technology is going to take away human beings' jobs. Technology is going to replace a lot of stupid jobs. When the first technology revolution comes, the problem is next 20, 30 years, but this is short period. So we people have to learn how we can survive in the artificial intelligence period.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let us know what you thought down in the comment section below.